Welcome everybody. Look. This is a live questionnaire I've decided to throw together in the middle of the day. I know that a lot of you that have subscribed, I find that different time zones keep people from being on lives when they want to be, and so it's a little bit frustrating. It's a little bit annoying at times, but isn't it great that you could just tune in at any time? You can get the same information the same way, just tuning in. It's pre-recorded, whatnot, so that's super cool. I'm just glad to be here and talk with everybody because, ooh, there we go. Yeah, because it's been a while. I haven't talked to everybody, and so I'm looking forward to doing this today. Really, basically, just trying to fill you guys in on what's going on. I've had a number of podcast episodes, 17 up to this point, which is really cool. This is the first time I've done a live like this since I started. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to every one of you. The fact that you've subscribed to my channel just makes me want to continue putting out content. I'm always trying to think outside the box, and I know that there's people with a lot of different things out there, and there's a lot of informative information. As you know, within the Paragon, the video podcast I've been doing, that series, um, the the whole purpose of the show is to show people that social media icons are just like you and I, just normal people. And I hope that the questions I ask and pose and the way I bring up these things is something that people are definitely, uh, it's something that they'd like to look into, just to be aware of things. It's cool that you can be real with people and they be real back. Because in today's society, there's a lot of fakeness. So it is nice for that. Another thing that I've really been trying to put together is, well, first of all, if you didn't know, within the Paragon is a video podcast, but recently I've turned it into an audio podcast. So I've taken the audio from the very first episode I did, which was the latest episode with Alex Miller. I've taken that episode and I've actually uploaded it so that you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, a number of podcasts, so you can listen to it. I'm a very, I guess you could say, organic creator because, like many people out there, you got to start at the bottom and figure out how things work and how to do things. So I've looked up a lot of videos online, and I've learned from many people that are really good at what they do, and learn from them, and that's what's great about YouTube. I'm sure all of you are aware of that because I'm sure you turn to YouTube to learn how to do things as well. So one of the things I'm currently looking into is I have 3 other audio podcast ideas. I should just call them podcasts. This is a video podcast. Within the Paragon is a video podcast, but I am going to be doing more podcasts, and I think that the best thing about it is that if your ideas are never the same as another person's, so whatever you're willing to share and put out there, there's going to be somebody who's wanting to hear it. Now, whether you're sharing something or you're doing something fun and entertaining, or you're just, whatever it might be. So, I've got 3 audio podcast ideas out there. And right now they're just ideas. But the one that I'm closest to coming out with next is actually something a little different. I'm fluent in Chinese, and I've decided to do an audio podcast in Chinese. So I'd like to have the subtitles in there. I think that's going to be the most work, is getting the subtitles in there. But even if I didn't have the subtitles, I find that it would be great just to do it in Chinese. I think it'll get to a different audience. Again, it's got to be aimed towards you. You know, this isn't, I mean, it is my podcast, but, you know, I want to aim it towards the people out there. That's why you're here. You're listening. I think it's really cool. So, again, I've always said ideas are just ideas unless you use them. You know, unless you actually put them to use. So, I don't want to just have a bunch of good ideas. You know, I want to be able to put those ideas to use. So, please put in the comment section as you watch this. I'd love to know from you, the viewer, my subscribers, what you would love to see. Whether you'd love to see more of something. I love to get the ideas from you. Again, the fact that you've subscribed shows that you do enjoy, to some extent, the content I come up with and what I put on here. It means a lot. I value every single subscriber. I think it's awesome, and I think I should do more of these live kind of interactions, though I'm doing this in the middle of the day to try to reach those that might be on other parts of the world. I'll do a live later to try to reach some others as well. And hey, welcome. I know that this is a midday, again, questionnaire. So if you do have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'm definitely here to do that right now. This is why I'm here. I'm listening to your ideas, and I'm talking about how I can take things to the next level here, because like I said, you've subscribed to this channel, and now I'm here to create content. But you know what? If there's something you'd like to see more of, and there's something you'd like to maybe hear more of, please put it in the chat there, because it's really important to me. It gives me more of an idea. I have my own ideas, but I value yours, and I think that if we just do a little bit more listening to each other, then, you know, makes life more interesting. Don't you think? There's so many times that we have our own ideas, but there's nobody to share them with or hear us out. So if you feel that way, or you feel there is something that you'd like to see more of, please don't hold back. Say it. As a matter of fact, it might be even cool to get some people up on the questionnaire. Just so I may do that. I may invite some people, some of my subscribers, up to talk and chat. I think that's good. I think that's something that I would enjoy for sure. Like, I don't like being behind closed doors and just do my thing. And, you know, I think connecting with people is the most important thing, seriously, because everybody has their own personality, everybody looks different, everybody talks different, people from different countries. That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it awesome. Like, I'm totally down to just doing that. So tell me if you'd like to see that. I mean, different subscribers, having them on a little questionnaire like this, I think it'd be great. Unfortunately, right now, it's just me here. But, again, that's why you've tuned in, because you want to see what I got to say. And I'm like, So, yeah, for right now, that's basically what I've got going on. Hello there again. See, somebody else just came in. Yeah, I'm just filling everybody in on what they can look forward to in the near future. I like to I try to. One thing I will say is, I feel like I gave myself a lot of pressure to come out with new content every single week, and I know consistency is very big. Um, and I know some people, they have that time to do that. They can put forth a lot of time into their YouTube channel or whatever they're doing on social media, and they put all their time into it. Um, I help run a family business in my real time, everyday life, and most of the workload falls on me, so I'm doing that. So having time to try to put out content, it's not as easy as it may seem. And I know we might take it for granted, just seeing so much content on YouTube. It's just never ending. And it almost seems like, well, there's got to be something here. Like, why is this person not producing again? But, I think that's where you have to connect with people. Like, it's just like me and you right now. We're just, like, I know there's 2 people out there right now that are listening currently. And I say hello to you. And I want you to know that, like, it's just really cool that you're even here. Again, there's a chat, and you can put in anything that you want to hear about. But the point is that we're all, YouTube is a place where we can kind of grow. You put out what you have. Again, you can find Within the Paragon on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, and do that through there. Also, on my YouTube channel, you'll notice that there's a link at the very front page. It's a link to all my socials. And there, you'll notice on my channel, interestingly, it says all my socials on the top of the page. And if you click on that, there's everywhere you can find me, but also the first link, just draw attention to that real quick. The first link is if you'd like to support. So if you think that, hey, hey, maybe I buy him a coffee. That just buying a coffee would go a long way. Like, it's seriously, because there's a lot of little things included within what I do here as well. Like, there's monthly subscriptions that I'm purchasing so that I can be able to produce the content. So again, every little bit helps, and so I appreciate all that you guys do. There's a lot of people, all of you that have subscribed. So many people have watched the videos and also commented, and those things really boosts morale. Like, you want to go out, you want to keep putting out these things, you want to keep putting out content. So it's really cool. So again, I'm very appreciative of that, and just want you to know that I'm going to check back in a little later. I did this live so that you guys can see a little bit. First of all, see me in the flesh, talking to you, not hiding behind the camera. Yeah. And then the second thing is because I want everybody to know that, well, you should watch this whole video. It's not even going to be 15 minutes. I'm going to end it right about now. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Please put in the comments what you'd like to see more of, or what you'd like to see. Maybe I haven't done it before. And tell me what you think about a Chinese podcast. I know you probably don't speak Chinese, but I'd love to hear what you've got to say, and hope to talk to you soon. So, adios.